This is my 1990 Chevy Camaro that I had purchased several years ago. So sorry that it's dark, a little bit dark out. I'll take some more videos of it in the morning. This is a number 7 car from 1989, December-ish, when it was made. This is the first 7 cars out on assembly, and I had restored this car like literally from the ground up. The paint job on here, it has the best PBG paint offered, with the Bulldog plastic materials and so forth. 3 coats of paint, several coats of clear coat, buffed, color sand, and everything. It's done and done right, with the windshields out, with the nose off, with the doors disassembled, the rear hatch taken out. It was totally done. I just wish that I would have had pictures of that, but I do have pictures of the paint. The fog lights that you could see in here, and the front grille. The bumper is a 1991 Z28 that I purchased brand new. The bottom spoiler is a 1989 brand new rear lip, lower lip. The headlights I had ordered, that took me several weeks to find. I actually found them in Pennsylvania at a mom and pop store. I gave a little bit over $300 for those because they're the original GM ones, not the type you see at an auto parts store. The front badge, the front emblem, that's brand new, also not used, off of another car. The hood louvers are brand new, $550, which you guys all know on eBay, that's the minimum going rate for them. And those are brand new. I never washed them. This car, since it's been out of the shop, it's never been washed. So believe it or not, I never put soap on the car. The reason for the rebuilt title on here is this. I took it to a shop to have them do some work at a performance shop here in Houston, and I gave them some money, and they never touched my car but only damaged it. Called my insurance company, they took it and they totaled it, is what they done. The reason is right here, they marked over here, I don't know what that means, an S over there, and they had damaged right there and also right there. What they done is pushed another car towards it, and there's a ding right there, and there is a few scratches on the other side of it. My motor, they took the TPI off and put it in the back of the trunk, and they never touched it and just left it the way it is. This spoiler that's off of here, I have it somewhere painted, I just never had a chance to put it back on. Weather seals are all brand new. Door seals, Nero seals that's under here, brand new. I have a brand new dash pad for it in the garage, which that one is good too. Oh boy, I don't have no light here. Let's see. I don't know how to work this phone here. I do not know how to work this phone, but to put the light on. The seats are all brand new. Nobody's butt has ever sat on that seat or in the back seat. These stitches in here, that's in here, are engraved, that I ordered the stitches from the factory, from Ferrari, to match the color of the paint. New door panels, emblems, locks, every single thing in this car, down to the stick shift, cover on here is brand new. It has a 10 speaker Bose surround sound with 2 woofers in the back. Plastic still on the carpet. Headliner's all new with the flashlight in there. Shoot, can't see it. But everything down to the door sills are brand new in here. Underneath this car, it has a lowering kit, not just cut springs or something like that. Hodgkin springs, conies on here all the way around. Just those 2 setups cost me $1,200 alone. Pan bar, roll bar, not roll bar, every single part that you could think of at over $5,000 in parts, from Sphons, Moog, the adjustable shocks where they go in and out for the toe, all of that. I have for every third gen on this car, down to a torque arm, to a swivel. Oh, everything is swivel, by the way, on this car. Everything underneath the car. In my garage, I have the welded in subframe connectors, rear handbar adjustable, front adjustable, rear whatever you call it adjustable. There's like 8, 10, 12 parts just in the back, and they're brand new with 0 miles on them. Again, 5,700. I have the receipts, and friends and help me put everything on so it's done right, and every bolt is done right. Even when I lowered it, you have to have a special thing to go in the back of it to make it properly stands. That's a welded in one. I have that in the box in the garage, so everything is nice and tight. You will not feel one bump in this car. 3-way adjustable conies on here, and the only thing that this car needs right now is to put back my intake and the TPI, which again, brand new with all the high performance stuff here in the trunk, if you could see right there. And SLP runners, brand new injectors, WALBORO fuel pump, everything. Even this paint, if you could see over here, I had them sand this and paint this in here. I had this guy out of Alaska special make this badge for me, this emblem in the back. I had to give him measurements, 1 month of measurements and everything. And when he brought it and I had it shipped, he charged me like $100 for this sticker on here, which I love it. It's beyond. These lights, brand new, brand new. The exhaust system I have in the garage is brand new. That's gonna go with it. That's about $2,000 setup just for the exhaust system in here. That's brand new. The wheels, I upgraded to 17s instead of 16s, but original factory type looking Iroc wheels. The chrome on here is no good. So I wanted to de-chrome it because I don't need chrome on here. And I want to have it, you know, painted black and the gray to make it look factory. So the stripe kit, also GM. After I done the paint job, I installed it myself. There is one little sticker more I need to put on. I have all the badges that's going to go with it and so forth. So the rear end 345 full posse. The tires are brand new. I don't think they have 180 miles on them, maybe 50. The antenna's brand new. Everything in this car is brand new down to the motor, the transmission, clutch, bearing, pressure plate, and throttle bearing in here. So everything in this car is brand new in it. Again, just put back the motor together, which I have no time for, and that's it. It's ready to rock. Of this Iroc. Air conditioning, brand new. Injectors, interior headliner, carpet, top, rear seats, back seats. God, every little detail into this car is all brand new. Again, I have $35,000 in here plus, and over several parts to go with it. That is all factory, which is in my garage, and it's going to go with the car. Tons and tons and tons of parts that you could actually sell them for $3,000-$4,000 because they're so rare of parts. Even from what you guys know, in 1990 they discontinued the flashlight. Actually in 89 they discontinued it. It was there in 88, 87 to 85 to 88, I believe, or 89, or 88, I'm sorry. But I found one brand new. I installed that in there before I did the headliner. So any questions, call me 281-746-5890. I'm letting it go cheap, really cheap. And again, there's nothing that needs to be bought for this car. Nothing. Gas and put back everything, which is about $80, I guess. And every sensor, every transmission part, even to the fork plate, whatever it's called, the clutch fork thing in there is brand new. The disc in there is a stage 3 with 90% friction in the clutch, in the disc. So this is it. And every light bulb in there has been replaced. It is a beauty. Even on the bottom of the car, from the skid plate underneath to every nut and bolt that didn't need, down to the water bottles in there, has been replaced and brand new. And it's going to come with, again, a ton of extra parts. So I have my other toy over there, and I don't want to sell this one, but I just don't want it to sit. And this car has never been washed since the $6,000 paint job. I never put soap and water on this car, and the new owner will be the first to do it and wax it and wash it and clean it, so it'll look like a gem when it's done, I promise you. And the motor don't even have 10,000 miles in there. It's a 355 TPI motor with every single option down to the SLPs in there. From the intake to the ported to the polished to the throttle body to the injectors properly matched the WALBORO fuel pump, to the roll bar that goes on the front of it, to the pan bar all the way in the rear, 36 millimeter in the front, 24 millimeter in the back for the sway bars, and again, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars invested into this car. And I drove it one time, and that was it. And it was in the garage. When I took it to the shop to get it upgraded, I got screwed, excuse my French, and my insurance company took it, and they said that the car was so beautiful that they never seen one like this, my insurance company told me, and it was an actual shame to total it. But there's no damage on here, except, you know, what I showed you, the scratches and the little dings and what they put the motor in the back, and they said it was just not worth for them paying $25,000 for, so they just totaled it and gave me a check and so forth. Now I'm gonna give this to the new owner for way under than what I got it for. So make me an offer, take it home, trailer it, and this is my home, this is where I live, and I have nothing to hide, but only the truth to tell you, that there is nothing wrong with the car except putting everything back together. A day's job at the very most, not even, if you know what you're doing with TPIs, L98s. There is nothing there to do, and there's nothing else to buy for this car because you're going to get everything with it. It's a hardtop 355 TPI 5-speed with full posse, 345, all 4-wheel disc brakes, fully loaded down to air conditioning, tilt cruise, and the best Bose sound system that's even better. I promise you, the better sounding than my Vet. Crisp and clear with a beautiful boom in the back. From the trunk motor replacement down to the front bumper to the new the little turn signals, I have brand new that's going to go with it also, which I gave like $300 for them, so that's going to come in the box too. They don't need them, but I bought them. So fog lights brand new, have the old ones. Again, any questions, just call me 281-746-5890, and you will get all the spare parts to go with it, down to a brand new $400 dash pad, to extra parts, buttons, all in yellow. Car's never been hit, damaged, or wrecked. It's clean, and clean. That it's a show type of car, or a cruiser. Even the rocker panels on here, even the rockers on the bottom, I've replaced, so it's ready to go. Give me a call. Thanks.